Hello, everyone. That's some good energy,
Hello.
guys. Hello there. We got somebody to say
Hi.
something. Hello. So good to see
I just didn't want to interrupt
guys.
you.
No, I appreciate that. The courtesy that you just extended me is just so.
Hello,
much,
everybody, and
you know-
welcome to Tales of Initiative.
Welcome to Tales of Initiative.
Welcome.
Sunset over Vengalia, the story that you have all come to know and love. We just had our 10th episode last week. Thank you to everyone who joined us last week. We are now starting episode 11. We are going to be continuing through, so we're excited that you guys are here. We're excited that you've continued to join us. Before we get started today, Sabrina, you have our ad for today.
So yes, our sponsor is the lovely TA Maps, who's returning for another week of sponsoring us, and we're very, very grateful. And if you just remember, anyone watching, that if you do happen to mention Tales of Initiative at checkout for TA Maps, you can save a percentage on your order. The bigger the commission, the bigger the discount, which I think is pretty decent. So yeah, go check out TA Maps.
Thank you so much for that. Yeah, be sure to check out TA Maps. They are a wonderful sponsor, and we are just excited to be partnering with them. Let's see, make sure we're checking out talesofinitiative.com. There's some changes to the website that are going to be happening there as well. Taylor, you good?
Bless you.
Sorry.
Okay, well, that happened. But thank you, thank you, TMFs. Be sure to check out talesofinitiative.com. Conlon, we have some changes coming to our website soon as well, do we not? Conlon, can you hear me?
Oh no.
Oh no, Conlon can't hear me. Well, then I will just tell you, yes, we do have some changes.
Oh,
We
no,
can't hear
muted.
you.
Oh no, you muted.
No.
What happened? Well, anyway, yes, we have some changes coming to our website, some changes coming to our merch soon, but make sure you are checking out talesofinitiative.com, where you can see all of our previous episodes of things and see all of our pretty faces and all the projects that we have. Speaking of projects that we have going on, we have currently some new active campaigns. We have, what do we have right here? Let me pull it up.
A lot.
A lot, and I'm not just stalling for Conlon to get his things fixed up. We have Star Wars that we are running. It is the Shadows Weave that is running on Saturdays, I believe. We have Haven that is running, and that is just started the first episode last week, so you can get in on the ground floor to check out Haven. That is going to be a really cool one. We are running some different games that are outside of the Dungeons and Dragons realm that are different, experiencing some different TTRPGs and stuff like that. So there's a lot of different games out there that you can check out for all your tabletop needs. Conlon, are you good?
I think so.
Hey,
Yay.
we can hear
Awesome.
you. So to confirm again, then yes, we have some changes coming to our website and merch and stuff in the future soon.
Yes, some stuff coming
Yes.
out hopefully very soon.
Awesome. All right. So again, our sponsor TA Maps, thank you. And I think now would be a good time to go ahead and pick up Sunset over Vengalia. I love that so much.
Yeah, that was
The
so good.
Halcyon weighs anchor off the coast of the island that you have been sent to explore. They've been instructed to await your return, or should it become obvious that you will not be returning, then they should leave and head back and inform Magister Aron of your fate. Once ashore, our party treks across the island looking for signs of the missing work crews, but finding none. One thing does become increasingly clear: the island is dying, or rather, being killed. Just got really ominous right at the right time. I like that.
It did. That's awesome.
By some unknown force. I'm a simple man. You guys finally arrive at the cave where the pearls were being harvested. Along the way, Rose specifically was acutely aware of the fact that there were no signs of any animals, no signs of any kind of life outside of you. Fresh water on the island appeared to have dried up. No signs. You did find some signs of cocoons that appeared to be fairly not fresh, but not super old either. Once you arrived at the caves, you found some discarded shells, an old fire pit, signs that there had been a work crew there, but not much else. You did see that the harvesting equipment was still intact as well. Quoras cast light on a rock and dropped it down into the deep pool where the oysters had been harvested for the pearls, to see if you could discover anything from that regarding the island or the missing workers. But the rock disappeared without revealing any of its secrets. You then began to set up camp for the night in the entrance of the cave. Unbeknownst to you at that time, the rock continued its journey down the waters, deep into the depths of the pool, well beyond sight, causing a disturbance amongst the creatures living down deep, deep, deep under the ocean. A few marrow swam to the top to seek out the cause of the disturbance. There were attempts at peace talks between Quoras and one of the creatures. Unfortunately, those peace talks were undone by Vix in their attempt to assist, uttering words with weapons in hands that the marrow did not understand. This resulted in one of the marrow throwing a harpoon at Vix, and combat ensued. During combat, Nemea flew at the main, what appeared to be the leader, marrow, only to find herself bound by a spell and found herself plummeting into the water, where a good portion of the fight ended up passing with her sinking deeper and deeper in the water. Ultimately, you were able to prevail. One of the marrow did seem to escape, but you did manage to kill two of them. After the party, or after the battle, you guys were able to relax a little bit. Nemea shared her frustrations with not being as effective as she wanted to be in that fight. And the rest of you reassured her that she was amazing and that she did everything that she could. Edi then revealed, oh, by the way, in that bottle that, Rose is carrying around, there's probably a letter, maybe. You guys opened the letter, or opened the bottle and revealed the letter that was inside, and you finally found out that there was a missing person that had been shipwrecked somewhere, and they'd left this message in a bottle, hoping that it would be discovered. This is the bottle that you found on the Harpies on your ship on the way over. They left some information in that letter regarding a portal and that they were coming through. And there was a code or a clue of some sort giving you instructions on maybe how to close or open or get to where that portal might be. At last, you guys took your rest. And so make sure you've all taken your long rest. In the morning, before everyone else woke up, Vix went out to say their morning prayers. And while they were saying their prayers, they noticed a strange tongue being spoken behind them, and were suddenly overwhelmed by the need to sleep. And a big, hairy hand grabbed Vix and threw them over their shoulder and carried them away. And that's where we're picking up today. A few hours has passed now since Vix woke. Morning is now fully in effect. It's probably around 8 or so, 9 or so in the morning. And the sun begins to peek through into the cave. And you guys begin to wake up, having had your long rest.
Is everyone okay?
Okay as I'll ever be. I'm feeling a lot
why?
better. Yeah, as if. How are you feeling today?
Uh,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start tending the
okay.
fire again.
So the fire at this point has burned down completely. You are definitely welcome to rebuild it if you'd like. That's not a problem.
Yes. Need to distract myself.
We should probably keep searching the island. Wait, where's Vix?
Probably outside getting firewood.
Maybe. It's weird. I'll go check. Rose will just go to the outside of the cave and just kind of like look around and just first look around for Vix, just see if she can see them just kind of about anywhere.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay. All right, that's pretty decent. That is a dirty 20.
Oh, nice. That's okay, I guess.
Pretty decent.
Yeah, it's pretty decent. It's just about as good as like a 14, basically. As you step outside, you look around and you don't see any signs of Vix. You do notice, because like in front of the cave is kind of a little like more loose dirt than there were, than around like the deeper parts of the woods. You do see some footprints coming in and out from you guys traveling, but then you do see one set that does travel off a direction that's different from where you guys had come from. So like if you guys kind of came into the cave at a curve, this one goes straight out from there, so you can kind of see the tracks where you guys came in, and this one kind of goes that way into the woods a little bit.
Okay. So just kind of inquisitively look at it. For just quickly just returning to the group, just say, I can't find Vix, but it seems that they might have wandered off. They might have wandered off a different way. There's these set of tracks that are going off somewhere, and I it's all very strange. This island, maybe they needed some space, but it might be worth checking out. Maybe they also were not so happy after yesterday's fight.
I mean,
Could you?
Vix took some pretty serious damage. So yeah, maybe they needed some space.
Maybe. But let's just finish just with the camp, and then I think I'm going to just see if they're okay. If maybe might need some help.
I'll come with you if you go look for him.
Yeah.
Okay, so the two of you are heading towards following the tracks. What are Edie and Nemea, what are you guys doing?
Edie was watching Amaya make fire again. And she had been seeing if she could sneak a couple of coals and a stick that's like half burnt.
You want to sneak some of the...
Yeah, like, I'm just doing it like sneaky, but if she catches me, it doesn't matter, but I am trying to be sneaky.
Okay, go ahead and roll a sleight of hand check.
Oh, I rolled on, dude, that's okay. 16.
Can I make a perception check? Ooh.
Are you watching her, or is this just something like... Because generally it would be like against your passive unless you were specifically watching for her to do something.
Oh, I mean, I'm at the fire. Like, I'm stoking it.
Sure, you can make a perception check.
Nope. That was a 4.
Okay, yeah, you do not notice them doing that.
I kind of like take 2 good big steps behind where Nemea is, just kind of out of her peripherals, and start my project.
Okay. All right. So you guys are just kind of getting the fire going, and Edie is doing Edie stuff. Quoras and Rose, you guys make your way back outside, and you do see kind of where the path diverged. You follow the path just a little bit, and you see that it only goes generally towards just a wooded area. It goes only a little ways beyond, just out of sight of the entrance of the cave. Go ahead, and you can either both make an investigation check, or one of you can roll with advantage.
Let's both roll.
Yeah, let's both roll. Probably easiest. Oh, a natural 20.
Come on!
The dice is.
You're amazing. I love it. It's beautiful. I'm here for it. And
Love
Quoras,
that.
I got a 22.
what?
Amazing.
Not like as well.
What is
Like,
what does
22,
Rose roll
so.
for a total?
Just a 20. I have a +0.
Okay, so even though you got it's the best you could possibly do.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Course
love
is just
it.
like
Course
a little bit
still-
better.
He's like, oh, you did good. Like pats you on the head. Yeah.
Oh, it's because she can't see over things.
Oh, exactly. It's the vantage points.
Rose is so close to the ground that she notices. Okay, so with a 20 and a 22, you guys can see everything. You notice easily enough. You actually see Vix's prayer book dropped on the ground and kind of landed open slightly, and kind of some of the pages bent under it. Not like it was set down, but like it was dropped and just fell to that place. You also see footprints. You see Vix's footprints that led to this place. And then you notice some other big footprints that appear to have some claws in them leading up to and then away from that place. And then you no longer see Vix's footprints. And you also see a direction where they're headed away from where the party went. From the cave, it looks like it's taking it towards the opposite coast from where you guys arrived.
Doesn't look
Can
that great.
I try to identify the other tracks?
Make a nature check or a survival check. I'll allow either one.
Yeah, can Rose just gingerly pick up the book and just assess it, just see if it's okay, if there's any damage, tears.
Sure. Yeah, you pick it up and it appears to be dirty. Some of the pages have bent under, but other than that, it appears to be in good standing. It's not any major damage to it. Of course.
I rolled an 11.
It's hard to tell. There are a lot of things that it's a humanoid. You can tell that it walks on 2 feet. So there's a lot of things that could have clawed footprints, but things that walk on 2 feet that have 2 feet that have clawed footprints is narrower, but it's kind of escaping you right now what it might be.
Rose, would you want to go get the rest of the party? I think we should follow.
Absolutely.
I'll stay here and look around some more, see if I can find anything else. Meet us here?
Yes. I'll be right back. And Rose will just kind of just holding the book as well. She's just kind of as she's going back, she's kind of just gently dusting it off and trying to just trying to get it back into a bit more of a the right state as she goes back to the cave. And she just goes when she sees both of you, just kind of just waves over guys, a little bit of a maybe problem. It seems that Vix might not be okay at all. We didn't manage to find them, but we managed to find some really clawed tracks that lead off somewhere, and I think it might be best if we all go investigate them.
Just
Not to mention
Edie
this.
look up at all of you as she's covered in black soot. And she's like, what? Wait, no, and you see her like roll up what she was
Aw.
playing with, and she's gonna just run outside.
Oh. Hey. Wait up. The mayor?
You think Vix is missing?
I think there's something that went wrong. Maybe I'm not too sure, but there were another set of tracks and that went off, and while they were clawed. So I don't know. Everything we've encountered on this island seems to not really be friendly. So I can only assume that something must have gone wrong. I think we need to go and check. Oh,
Okay. Shit, we didn't set up a watch last night. Oh, okay. Damn it. Okay, let's go. Where was it?
just right over here. Edie. I just kind of call over to Edie wherever she's just running about.
Edie's
Did
run to
Edie
off.
look like Pigpen from Charlie Brown, like just the cloud of dust and stuff like that? With the soot and everything?
But a black cloud because there's charcoal.
Yep. That's beautiful.
Edie's
like,
already outside looking for Chorus outside.
Oh, great. Perfect. Okay, we're all outside. Perfect. Let's just catch up with Chorus and just see what we can do. Oh, wait, Edie, I think you've got a little something on your face. Maybe, just lean down. I can try and take some of it off.
Lean down, give you my face.
And just kind of like brush some of it off. Take out a little rag from her bag. Just kind of like. Almost like like that sort of like older like sibling vibes, just kind of like trying to like clean, like just like it's okay. Oh, it seems a little bit stubborn, but okay.
That's
okay. I think
Thank you so much. And you see Edie move her hands to her face to like go to rub more, but because her hands are covered in soot, it just makes it worse. And she's like, "Thank you, I really appreciate it. I didn't realize I got it on me," and smears it more.
So just to confirm, did you guys just leave the campfire burning as you ran away?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Probably.
No reason. No, nothing bad has ever happened from leaving a fire unattended. It's fine.
It's a stone cave. It'll be fine.
Everything here is dead.
burn down.
What
the
are we gonna do?
stone.
Burn down the dead trees?
That's
Yeah.
wow, you know.
Maybe it'll
Okay,
actually bring life
So
to
you
them.
guys. Oh, that's true.
That's
Some
what
trees
Australia
will
has.
burn
That's what they
down.
need.
Yeah.
I think that's a different
you
druid
guys-
subclass.
The circle of the burning wood. Like, is that a?
There actually is one.
Yeah.
It's the circle of wildfire.
It's like a wildfire. Rose just
Cool.
suddenly changes subclass and
Yeah.
just flames.
What happened? All right.
No,
So you guys run back to where Quoras is standing. He's been investigating around the area, and you guys arrive together.
Corey,
Did you find me?
did you manage to find anything? Anything else? Any? Can you figure out what these clawed tracks are?
I'm not sure exactly what they are, but I don't think that it's good. I think we should probably follow them as quickly as possible.
With your
Absolutely.
initial investigation check, you guys also would have noticed additional sets of footprints that appear to be paw prints as well as footprints. I forgot to mention that.
Oh, Rose would have like definitely looked quite close at those, like paw prints. Maybe
And make
there
a
is.
nature check for that, Rose.
Yes, she will absolutely. Oh, there goes the luck. I got a natural 2, so that's a 4.
Oh no.
Something has
You know,
happened.
You are so excited that there is signs of an animal that you just lose it, and you're just like, there's animals. Like, doesn't even matter what it is. There's an animal.
Yeah, you just see like Rose's face just light up a little bit. Like maybe he actually went. Maybe it isn't too bad. Maybe he went to. Maybe there's animals. Oh, maybe. She's just super excited. Just at that, but those clawed ones look really bad. I think let's just hope that it's nothing bad. Maybe Vix was just.
Well, hang on. Are we sure Vix is really in danger? I mean, we've all seen them change their face.
Yeah, that's
Can't we
true.
know part of their body, and maybe they went hunting for food
they
for
would've-
us?
They would have said that they were going.
True.
That's very true. And I don't think I'm not sure if Vix can change shape like I can. I can take on the forms of animals, but I've only seen them in other sorts of humanoid forms.
True. I don't really know much about them, to be honest. I don't know what he's capable of.
I don't know what many of you are capable of.
I think just to be safe.
Let's just check.
Even if they are hunting, what does it matter? We can help.
Exactly.
Yes.
And if they need space, then they can tell us themselves.
Exactly. I think it might be worth checking out. Let's just keep a bit of a quiet look, because maybe they do need some space, and maybe that's why they just were with these other creatures. But then again, let's just keep an eye on it. I think in all cases we should just follow these tracks. I think that will be best.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So you guys begin to follow the initial tracks that you see leading away. So now we are on a... This is going to be some fun skill checks, guys. So what we're going to do, you are tracking. You're tracking someone now.
Yeah.
What we are going to do is have different skill checks from you guys, so the same person cannot just continually track. I want each of you, you're going to say, I'm going to use this skill, and this is how I'm going to use it, to try to continue tracking the prey. And it's going to require some successful skill checks. And if there's failed skill checks, well then, things might happen. So, to start with, who's going to be tracking, and what skill are you going to be using to start the tracking process?
I'll start a set. Oh.
Okay. No, you go. You go.
No,
Okay.
yeah, trust you.
Okay. So yeah, I'll do survival. Just to follow the tracks straight up.
So you're just going to kind of just make sure you are tracking, you are following the tracks directly. Go for it. Go ahead and give me a survival check.
Don't fail me now. That's a 9. That dice is going away.
Yeah.
You begin following the tracks. And for the sake of this, I do need to know, what is your marching order? Here, I imagine as you as the tracker, you would be the one leading.
Yeah.
I'm right off the
Chorus.
chorus.
Chorus is pretty on edge with this. Oh,
Yeah,
go ahead.
I'd be kind of right after Edie, maybe just staying close to Edie and Nemea, just kind of also just keeping an eye on both of them.
I'll be at the back.
Okay.
I'm just sort of watching to the sides and behind us, making sure that whatever we're tracking's not tracking us.
Okay. So you guys begin to follow the tracks. You see, they seem to be going in a direction. You start following the tracks, and as you walk, your time is passing, but the tracks continue to go on towards the coast, again, opposite of where you guys landed. I want everybody to go ahead now and roll a perception check.
$15.
Oh, that's a 7.
Oh,
Hey!
We got distracted. Maybe there was a flower.
Chorus,
12.
Edie.
7.
We both got 7, Edie and Rose. They're
Okay.
twinning.
So, as you guys are marching, I need the 3 of you to make a dex saving throw, please.
Dice
Has
don't fail me
activated.
now.
The
I
3
got
of you.
this.
So,
I am
Wait,
so
who's the
confused with these
three?
dice. I'm either getting natural 2s or natural 20s. I got a natural 20 again. I am so confused. But that's a 22.
okay.
17.
Got a 10.
Okay. So you're walking, and as you guys are walking, you start walking, and the ground all of a sudden starts to feel just slightly different, and then the ground gives way beneath you, and Nemea immediately notices you guys slipping, and wings extend, and she hovers up. Sabrina, with a natural 20, I will say Rose felt the ground shift and jumped out of the way before anything happened. However, the ground falls away beneath Quoras and Edi. Quoras, you were able to react enough as you're falling to avoid most of the spikes, but Edi falls straight on one, and she ends up taking 7 points of piercing damage. Quoras avoids most of the damage and ends up taking 3 points of piercing damage. And you find yourselves down the bottom of a 10-foot pit that has been filled in with some spikes.
Are you guys okay?
Pit is spiky.
Oh my god, hang on a sec. I'm gonna fly down and seeing that Edie's impaled, I'm gonna try and carefully unimpale her and fly her back up.
Chorus will help.
I'd like to unimpale her. Quoras basically just scraped the side going up, so he's got a gash in his side, but he's not impaled. Edie's not fully impaled. She's not got a spike sticking out of her. She landed on it and it went in, but she's it's not sticking out the other side or anything. She's hurt.
It's still in there.
She's soft and squishy, so it hurt, but
Okay,
Get myself up off of it.
Hang on. I'm gonna gingerly pick her up and fly her out of the pit.
Okay.
And then
So Edie,
once I know she's okay and on solid ground, I'm gonna go back in and help Chorus out.
I'd need you to make. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to make an athletics check to try to get Quoras out because he's considerably heavier than Edi.
That's fine. I'm proficient with that.
Nice.
Natural
Can
18
Rose just kind of
plus my proficiency bonus?
amazing?
We love
26.
So you get down there and you kind of get your arms under Quoras. He's like, hold on, you might not be able to, and you just your wings again extend, and you just
problem.
You just brood him out. You just man, he's like a little ragdoll, in your strong arms, and he flies you out and sets you back on the ground. You guys found yourself a spiked pit.
Could Rose have while the mayor was doing that, just kind of on hyper alert, just look around, see if there's any other signs of anything else like this, or any other sort of detriment?
Sure, make an investigation check.
Alrighty. Oh man, that is a 3.
In the immediate area, you do not see any additional signs of danger. Okay, you are going to continue on your way. Who is going to make the next tracking attempt?
Edie would like to attempt to climb a tree to see if she can pick up where we left off.
Okay, and what are you going to do with up the tree? Are you going to just look, to see if you see the trail still? Okay.
Yeah.
So first off, make an athletics check to try to climb the tree.
Can I do acrobatics, please? I want to do a little bit of a twirl and flip as I do it.
No.
I have jump.
The tree, climbing the tree. That's not it's not like a stair step branches. It's you're gonna have to jump and pull yourself and stuff like that. So you actually pull yourself up into the tree. I would normally say yes, So don't give me that face.
Can I give her a
But-
boost?
Sure.
There we go.
If you want to assist her, you can make an acrobatics if she's pushing
I'm
you.
fairly
Up. Or
certain
she like
satyrs
Okay.
can jump
she like
right.
she
I was
gets
like,
down
I
there
can
and like,
jump like 10 feet straight up in the air.
oh, can you?
Yes.
Satyrs
I
are
didn't know that.
absurd on their jump.
Yes, that's
Without a
Fine.
running
Yeah,
start.
She's standing on my hand,
Fine.
and then she jump off my hand.
Fine. I've been beaten into submission. Make your acrobatics roll.
that's some real cheerleader stuff.
16.
Yeah.
So you are able to like kind of run, and then they see like your tiny little satyr legs like compact and then spring. And I don't know if any of you have ever seen a fey creature jump before, especially a satyr. I think you're probably all pretty astounded at the hops of Edie. And you get up in the tree and you kind of jump and swirl and spin and flip, and it's like watching like cartoons where they just do all this jumping and twisting, and you get up and your dress is swirling and your bells are ringing, and you get to the top of the tree. Go ahead and make an investigation check. Or what are you going to do? Are you just just looking?
Perception?
Okay.
Or,
Investigation check.
I was wondering if that gave me advantage for getting up high.
You would think so, but no, because you're in the woods and you're trying to track footprints.
I just wanted to like see what I could see.
Yeah,
We
go
can
ahead and
still
make an
see.
investigation check. Add a straight roll.
18 minus 2, 16.
Nice. You do see the footprints, the tracks that they were following do continue on deeper and deeper, but again, towards the opposite coast of where you guys came from. It appears you are on the right track. So you guys continue your journey, and you notice some animal droppings on the ground as you are traveling. If you guys want to investigate them, you are welcome to.
Oh yes, absolutely. Rose will definitely.
She gets down there. What's this here? Go ahead and make a nature check if you would.
Yes. Oh man, at least the numbers are slowly going up. That's an 8.
Okay. Man, you are sure that this is an animal dropping and not a human dropping. So thankfully, somebody's not just sitting there like pooping all over the island. However, what it is still eludes you. But you are almost 100% certain it is an animal.
I
Maybe.
think she's just so excited that there's some sort of, animal dropping that she can't, like, her mind kind of just frazzles. She just can't even just like,
Mhm.
what is this? It's an animal.
You guys feel like you are making, even though you fell into the pit and had that little timeout of getting hurt, you feel like you are starting to make some headway on catching up to this, whoever it is or whatever it is. I would like the next person to check. How are you going to continue tracking?
Yeah, I can. If we want
Okay.
to, may as well just do marching order because that's what we were doing so far. Rose will just do a survival check. Just kind of leaning on.
So Rose is going to also try to
Yeah. Just I think it's just also part of what she's used to when she would also like look for animals. And like growing up, kind of just trying to find things. Okay, dice don't fail me now. Okay. See, that is a 14.
Okay. As you're walking along, the tracks that you're following seem to get fainter and fainter, and you look, and you start like, okay. And then you kind of like move a little bit this way, and you're like, I think it's over here. And you start wandering back towards the east. And as you're walking, like, okay. And then you see some tracks, and you see them very clear. And you get really, really excited. And you start following these tracks, and you follow the tracks. They're very clear. And you get to the top of a slight rise, and you overlook below you, and you see your ship. You accidentally found your tracks from the previous day and started following them back to your ship.
Oh no! She's just like sigh, following these tracks. She's like, wait, look. Wait a minute.
The boat, the worst.
Isn't that the ship we came from? Oh gosh, I think I got us a bit lost. Sorry, guys.
On the deck, you see some of the sailors like,
No. Edie
Puts his foot up.
stomps and turns around, and she's like power walking back the following way.
all right. So you
She's
head
like
back to
talking
where
fairly about Vix.
you work your way back to where you had come from, backtracking, following the tracks that you had just left. And I'll need another skill check from somebody who's going to try to track now.
Maybe one of you should.
Okay. I'll give it a go. God, you guys are so skilled.
I let us into a spider
Are you
trap.
not?
Rose let us back
Like-
to the boat.
You're so skilled. Yep. Edie's like, sure is.
Oh, I can't help but I won't bruise my potion.
Hey, I don't want to waste a spell until I'm more hurt.
That's
That's
the spirit.
okay.
If we're on the top
Guys.
of a rise, can
Well, you made your way back.
we're heading
I mean,
down. Okay.
you are welcome to, from that point, do whatever you want to do. If you wanted to, Edie immediately turned around. Chorus turned around. So
5:45 p.m.
Okay. I
thank you, Alexa.
Sorry.
Alexa, lead us out of here.
Yeah. I'm feeling a little bit bad that Edi and Quoras fell into a trap. If I could make a
Well, did any of you make a map of your travels originally?
Edie made
No.
something for the team.
Edie, what?
Edie. Okay, so we get back to where we were, and we kind of stop for a second, and everyone's not sure what they're doing, and Edie like looks to the group. She's like, "Okay, guys, I think this is the right time to show you what I've been working on." And I made it really big so we can all use it at the same time. And you see Edie rolls out her bedroll, and she's like, "Oh wait, it's a bit smudged. I don't know if you're gonna be able to use it."
That's why you were covered in soot.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can see everything. You've got the boat. You've got the frowny face. That's
The cave. And there's all
oh
of
yeah.
us.
Okay. So-
And look, Nemea, I have drew your wings. You look like an angel.
Aww.
my
Thanks.
heart.
But yeah, so we can use that to make sure we don't go back to where we went before. So everyone, pay attention to this one. We don't go back to the boat. We're going into the other beach.
Okay.
Are you sure? I understand. I completely understand the frowny face because this place has been very dreary. But that
I love that you've done that for us, Edie, but
yes,
I don't know what ways.
it's very well done, and I've got to say that you've really got a talent with drawing, but I'm not too sure if this is going to help us find Vix though, because it seems to be the path heading towards the cave. It's a bit uncharted where we're going.
It's the same path. You just took us back to the boat.
Yeah,
I was just reminding you not to go that way again.
Chorus, haven't you been here before?
that's fair.
You have a map?
You're
You're
muted,
muted.
my guy.
I don't really use maps so much as I just sort of remember we made a left back there and then a right, and then we climbed that thing and went back down the other side of that thing. I'm not sure that's going to be helpful, though.
Not really. You know what the party should have done? The party should
What?
have gotten a map from TA Maps for this island. That would have been very, very helpful.
That would have been
Yeah,
that would have been really
that
helpful.
would have been amazing. We wouldn't be so lost.
That would have been great. Because with TA Maps,
You mentioned Tales of Initiative. You'll get a discount. The bigger the order, the bigger the discount, guys. Hit them up.
hey TA Maps, if you're watching, can you just know ahead of time where they're going to travel and just get a maps? That'd be great. Thank you.
Please. That would
Alright,
be
so
a lifesaver.
Make sure you have a legend of where all the traps and everything are laid out. So
Exactly. Just go and be like danger, cross, and we can know.
Edie doesn't want any more spiked pits.
and if you were wanting to place an order for TA Maps, link will be in chat where you can place an order. But that's apparently not anything that you guys have ready now. So Nemea, how are you going to use your skill check?
if I could use either a nature check or let's go nature. I'll sort of try and take the lead and see if I can spot any disturbances and find any more traps, because the first traps seemed to be on the same path as the tracks we were taking. So I just
So you're going to use nature to try to see if you can find a path or a trail that's been disturbing the original order of the grass and everything like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nemea kind of feels like whoever we're tracking has tried to cover their trail and lay traps to stop them from being found. So I want to see if we've lost the tracks, if I can find the traps to continue searching.
That's fair.
That's very smart.
Hang on, nature, that's a 10, plus my proficiency, that's a 12. Oh my god.
I just kept rolling the same thing over and over, and I was like, I've already done that. You guys continue your journey, and you find a trail, but then you lose the trail. And then you find a trail, and then you lose the trail. And you end up going around and around, and you kind of like, that bush looks familiar. And then you kind of keep going, you're like, that bush looks familiar. And then just keep going. I know I've seen that bush before. And you guys end up going around in circles for a while, and end up back where you started. Not all the way at the beginning, back to where you were.
We're back at the boat.
Where Nemea first made the chick.
As we've made the way around,
It's a
Edie's
sign,
like
just leave Vix alone.
drawn the bush, and she's just like, we won't forget the bush. Don't go this way. There's like a loop going on one side.
Could Rose just be like, can I just see that map again? Just kind of looking at it again, like, okay, we're so lost.
There's
no.
tiny hints of pink coming through on Nemea's grey cheeks.
All right, who's going to make the next skill check to continue moving forward? Hopefully.
Can I go again?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting really annoyed. I'm really embarrassed that I've done that. So I'm like, screw it.
I led us back to the ship, so it's fine.
I'm the only one that's gotten the party hurt, so
far. There's still
so
time.
far.
I actually did a good job.
Yeah.
If I can find a clearing, I just want to take off and go math 300 feet, 100 meters up into the air, and just try and get a bird's eye view of the layout.
Okay.
And sort of get a sense of where we are.
Please be safe.
So, yeah, you fly up and you disappear from view of the party. The party disappears from view for you. Go ahead and make a perception check from that altitude.
Oh, thank God. Wait, where's my perception? That's a +1. That is a 18.
Okay. From from your altitude, you kind of look back and you do see in the other direction where you had been previously, you see your ship, and then you look towards the direction that you had been traveling, and you do see a small, you see another coastline, and you see a small, like, what looks to be a sailing vessel that has actually been pulled up to shore as well.
I'd also just want to do
and you see that it is more of a northwesterly direction from where you guys are at.
Okay, northwest. I'm also going to do a little pass by and just get the shape of the island and everything, and just see how accurate Edie's map was.
Go ahead and make another perception check just to try to, or intelligence check, I should say.
Intelligence is different.
Because you're trying to recall her map and the outline and put it together.
That's fair. Oh, that's a natural 18. I don't have any bonuses to that.
Yeah, no. You see the island shape itself is kind of crescent, like a crescent roll. And Edie's map. Well, Edie, let's see what your map was again. I love this map so much. I just want to. I mean, it's so close. You know that it's not very close at all.
Kind of
but
frontal.
It's cute. It's more of a like a POV.
Yeah, a little bit too POV.
Okay.
I didn't have a lot of room, and the stick was burning the bread roll.
It was, yeah. She's got some nice holes now in her sleeping bag and stuff like that.
Oh, sweetie.
So you guys are able to make your way following you. I mean, you know where the boat is. You see that you kind of found some tracks that were headed that way. You make your way, and you guys start hurrying now, because you have lost the time that you thought you were making up. You've now lost. Okay. I need another skill check. Who's going to do this one?
I've landed and relayed what I saw to everyone as well.
Edie wants to do a survival and just give it a good go.
Okay. What are you doing with your survival? Like, what are you trying to do?
See if we can find either pick back up onto the claw tracks or to those wolf footprints, or any markings on, like, someone being dragged through a forest, if it's a pretty thick forest.
Okay. Go ahead and make your survival check.
Nine.
You guys you find tracks, and you guys are following. The tracks now are pretty clear. You do see, like, the paw prints seem to be following. Sometimes they run ahead a little bit of the clawed footprints. You do see some broken, like, branches on the ground that appear like they're not being very careful about much at this point. And then I need everybody. What's your marching order again?
I think Edie's now in the front.
I'm in the front.
I'll be behind Edie.
Yeah, I don't mind going and possibly. I think also Rose might be taking the rear, just kind of like looking around.
So you guys are following this trail, and you see, like, for a moment, like, there's spaces as you're walking where the footprints kind of they disappear for a moment, like, not like they're vanishing, but just like you lose sight of them for a minute and then you pick them back up. So it's not like it's just steady, like you're following footprints in mud or something like that. Like, you're seeing tracks here and you go up ahead. So it's you guys are following one such section where you're without footprints for a moment, you're without tracks, and you're leading forward. And all of a sudden, as you're walking, it starts, like, getting harder to walk, and your feet start sticking. And
oh no!
Go ahead and make a perception check or a survival check, real quick. Any and all of you.
Oh man.
Perception or survival?
So yeah, just to
17.
see. Okay.
I jump.
Can I just stop rolling?
You just want to fit
Yeah,
everything.
My dice
It
are
might as
being
well.
very kind to me.
Chorus just
My
autofills
dice
everything.
also. Honestly, I got a 9.
Okay.
Um,
Nemea, what'd you get?
8.
Nice. So you guys are going, and Edie's like, wait a second.
yay.
This is something that I thought was going to be a much bigger deal growing up. I was under the impression that this was going to be everywhere. You have found a quicksand pit,
Oh no!
and you are now
All of you.
being pulled down into the quicksand.
No.
Oh, this
No,
island.
no, 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 no.
You guys
Edie
find
grabs
out
rope.
you look around and you see that you are now probably about in the middle of this quicksand pit that's probably 20 to 25 feet in diameter around you. So it's a good 15 or
Is
so
it-
feet on either side of you.
Did
at
I
this
get
point.
out?
You did not. You just recognized what it was.
Can I jump with all my strength out?
You can make an athletics check to try to move 5 feet.
I have. I can roll a d8 and add the number rolled to the number of feet I can cover when making a standing jump. I know that I'm stuck.
You are
but-
not. You don't have firm ground beneath you, so it needs to be an athletics
Have you
check
ever
to try
stepped?
to move.
Have you ever stepped on quicksand? It's pretty.
It's already got a grip on
Okay.
your feet, my dear.
Oh yeah,
I don't have
that's-
feet. I have hooves.
Your hooves are now. I feel like hooves would be even worse for quicksand.
Way.
They can't disperse the sand at all. Your
That's a
bells are.
2 minus 1.
What?
Oh no.
What was that?
A 2 minus 1.
Oh.
So you like,
Face climb into.
and you sink. You are pulled down even further as you like try to crouch to jump. Your crouch applies more weight to your lower half, and all of a sudden and it's down now at your knees.
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
And
All of you need to be making athletics checks to even try to
Yes.
move out of this.
Yes.
yeah,
Oh
I think
no.
Chorus has stopped moving. And is like
Yes.
not moving around too much and trying to stay still.
Okay. I got an 18.
You're able to get your feet out and take a few steps before they catch again. You've moved 5 feet closer to the edge of the pit. Nemea?
Seeing Edie starting to sink, Chorus stop, Rosalie struggling. I would like to rage.
Okay.
Rage, just rage. So my tail extends, I grow a couple of inches, my snout elongates a little bit. So now I have advantage on strength checks, and I would like to try and just fly out.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
With advantage. Natural 20 and a natural 17. Plus my proficiency, plus 4, 26.
Amazing.
You just
I'm a 10.
your wings burst out, fling some quicksand across you splatter some of your friends, with quicksand. Like oh, now my face is sinking. Can I be honest with y'all for a minute? I used to think that's how quicksand worked. Like even just like a little dollop would just pull you down into something. Like I wasn't
dimension.
smart. So
Realize
it's like even pocket dimension. Like it's like literally like any amount of quicksand was lethal. Like that in my mind, I didn't realize. Like anyway, that's neither here. That's not.
Oh,
So you
sorry.
and you just jump. You pull up out of the quicksand and you manage to gain some elevation above it, you are free.
Also, I miscalculated. I got a +2 with my rage, so it was 28.
Okay. That doesn't free you anymore. It doesn't free you anymore. You are extra free now.
Okay.
Free plus.
You deserve
It
a
just
free
frees you.
attaboy.
It frees you with some baby wipes to clean up afterwards.
Sure.
So
I'll take it.
Chorus is gonna like very slowly take his pack off and reach inside, and pull out 50 feet of rope, and say, "Nemea, do you think you could fly this to the trees over there?"
Absolutely.
Okay. And he's gonna tie one end to himself and give the other end to Nemea. And once it's tied, which I don't know if there's a check for that.
Go ahead and make just a basic, I'll say like a basic dex check.
Which one? which one of
Whoever's
us?
tying, both of you who are tying knots. So you can tie,
Okay.
if you're tying it around yourself and if Nemea's tying it around the tree, let's see how well your knots hold.
Well, apparently on a knot check, a nat 20 is good, which is a
So-
25.
Ooh.
Quoras invents a knot on the spot that is like it can't be broken short of master lock breaking. Like you need thieves' tools to untie this knot.
Was it was
Or a
it
knife.
deck?
A dex check to see how nimbly and how deftly you tie a knot.
18.
Yeah, you both got some solid knots. So you are anchored. The Maya finds like the most like sturdy looking tree within the range of that rope and is able to tie it on.
I'm also
So-
going to deliberately ram myself into the tree and take a little bit of bludgeoning damage to keep my rage up.
Okay.
Oh.
So go ahead, and I will say, I will roll just a D4 for as you headbutt the tree.
Yeah.
You
I
take
love this.
a point of damage, just a point of
A
bludgeoning
point?
damage.
Okay.
So with my nat 20, can I tie a knot that's basically like a repelling knot so that I can like loosen and like tighten the rope
Yeah.
as I go so that it won't let me out? Okay.
Absolutely. Yep.
With that, I'm going to grab Edie like around and start pulling us out of the quicksand that way.
Make an athletics check to be able to pull Edie with you. I'll let you do it as a straight roll because you do have the anchor of the rope keeping you kind of locked in place.
Okay.
I would like to, while Chorus is pulling and helping Edie, I'm going to fly over to Rose
I found the die.
and try and
It's a
pull her
22.
out.
Okay.
This is
Make
just
an athletics check, Nemea, for pulling Rose free. Yes, of course, you are able to, you kind of
Oh,
Indiana
shit.
Jones style, like wrap your arm around the girl and start like, and you make yourself a 5 foot of movement towards the shore.
amazing.
And it was 15 feet.
It's a
Then we had
total
to
of
go?
15 feet, so you'll need 3 successful pulls.
Great.
Edie, you are dragged through and kind of back up from your knees, back to kind of like your ankles. Well, no, you're still around your knees at this point.
Hang on, so 12... 16
Okay.
to pull Rose out.
You are able to pull Rose up and out of the quicksand as well, and then make your way, and you can kind of place her safely on the edge of the pit.
Rose, I need
Thank
you to
you,
trust
Maya.
me. You're welcome, but
Okay.
I need you to trust me. Punch
Yes.
me.
Okay. She'll just kind of just like she'll just kind of like go and like punch the mayor's leg.
What is your strength modifier, Rose?
-1. I heal you.
Yeah, Nemea takes 1 point of heal. No, she like it's literally just like a friend. Like, hey, how you doing? It counts for all intents and purposes as an attack. But you don't even feel it. Like, no, you're like, I told you to punch. Oh, you did. Oh, okay.
I really
still keep my
tried.
You keep your rage. It counts for that. You don't have to take damage. You just have to have been attacked or do an attack. So, you
Yep.
know, you're fine.
Cool.
Chorus, are you wanting to make another athletics check to try to pull yourself closer?
Yep.
Okay,
Edie
go
and I
ahead.
both.
He's like
Oh my
relaxed
god.
in
Nat
his
20,
arms.
23.
You pull yourself and actually manage to kind of and launch Edie with the same motion. You actually throw her to safety. You make it yourself 5 feet closer. You are now 5 feet from the edge, and Edie falls to the ground at the edge of the quicksand pit. And like her feet are still kind of just dangling in the edge, but she has 95% of her body safely on hard.
If I can get up and turn around, I want to like reach out both my hands for Chorus as he's pulling himself.
Are you trying to grab his hands or trying to pull the rope?
I'm just like reaching out for him, like as in,
Oh.
like I'm not. I don't know how to actually. I can't pull a rope. I just like to be.
I'm just imagining if you try to pull him up, you're going to end up back in the. Okay, so you're like, come on,
Yes,
you can do
yes,
it. Come
that's
on,
the one.
come to Edie.
Come to
Okay.
Edie.
Awesome.
Perfect.
I'm
One more.
helping.
I will say you can roll one more, and I'll say you are inspired, so you can have a roll of inspiration on top of that if you need it.
Okay,
You are
D6.
inspired. A D6, yeah.
Do you need
Oh
it?
no.
No.
That's a 6. I rolled a 2, and then I rolled a 1 on the inspiration.
So,
No,
you're
no,
like,
I said come to me. No,
you are kind of
yeah.
distracted for a moment by like what is I'm a grown man. What are you doing to me? And at that moment, like you cease your momentum and you sink down 5 feet. So you are now like all of a sudden like it's like right at like your how tall is Chorus?
6 foot.
So it's probably now like right at like your just over your shoulders, like your head is now you're like, what?
I do still have the rope tied to me. So
You do have the rope, so you're not gonna like well, I mean, you can still go under, but you're not gonna go like. But they can still.
Amaya,
Well,
Amaya, and I'm like
look,
holding the rope, and I'm like,
this is like
I'm gonna swoop in.
this is like never-ending story. Artak, don't give up.
Do that to me!
No,
No
that
one has ever
trauma.
recovered from that.
No.
That wound will never heal.
I cried so much at that moment. Like
Everyone
it
did.
is. It.
You're welcome.
Goodness gracious me. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna grab the rope because I assume I can't scoop up under the arms again.
They are now at this point kind of more submerged under the quicksand.
Yeah, cool.
But,
You wouldn't be able to get enough like you wouldn't be able to get the footing without putting feet in the quicksand to try to scoop him out.
Yeah, and that's going to take some ridiculous core strength to keep my legs above the ground. Nah. I'm going to grab the rope.
I'm gonna ask like, Mayor, help, and I'm gonna like go and touch like the pot like where I like punch and just go cast guidance.
Ooh,
Amazeballs. Alright.
what does guidance do for her?
So guidance, an extra D4 that can be added to an ability check.
That way, anybody who's watching who doesn't know.
Yes, exactly.
Ooh, okay. 1 was a 7, so let's ignore that. 13 plus 4 from guidance, plus an additional...
Oh, sorry, it's a D4. So.
Yeah, I rolled a 4.
Oh, you got a 4.
I
Oh,
rolled
amazing.
A 4 on my D4.
Plus
Amazing.
6 for what?
So 13, 19, 13, 19...
Did
23.
Nemea keep her rage up this time?
Yeah, because Rose punched me.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. He had just done another action since then, so it was technically, but I'll allow it. I'll say it's all happening really fast.
Okay.
So yes, you are able to pull the rope, and of course raises up out of. He's still in, but it pulls him up to about his knees. So he's still in the quicksand, but he's back up, so it's not like up to his neck at this point.
Okay.
So he is now
Can I do-
able to assist in pulling the rope.
One more.
Like you could pull one end, he could try to pull himself, kind of like working together. So you can roll either with advantage or you can both roll together.
I'm going to change the direction because I would have been, pulling him sort of at an angle rather than pulling more suction at an angle. And then I'm just going to, wait, what do you want to do, Chorus?
I think advantage is better in this
Advantage,
situation. I think.
Remove my d4. I've used that. Okay. 12 and 15, 21.
You are able to pull him the rest of the way. He drops on the ground. The weight of the quicksand had been pressure. I mean, it only for a short time, but it was constricting, like just the weight of all of like the ground being swallowed. Out of breath. But
sand
safe.
In my wound.
Sand, yeah, and Edie luckily didn't get deep enough to, get quicksand in her gigantic gaping hole. You guys have survived the quicksand pit.
I would like to point out that
Everyone
my last
okay?
4 rolls were a nat 20, a 19, a nat 20, and a 2.
That's like me today. This
Yeah.
this dice of mine has been rolling either 2s or 20s. No, nothing in between. I don't know why.
Pain.
But
Alright.
can I just quickly ask that while we're still by the outskirts of the quicksand, if Rose could actually use shape water to get some of the water, because I know like quicksand composition, like take it out to kind of like just help like wash off the remnants on various like sort of like extents on everyone, because they were
As
in
soon
various
as,
levels, like trying to like wash everyone off.
As soon as Rose starts doing it, Edie's like, and then she copies doing the exact same movement with water. And she's like copying exactly the same thing with shape water. But she's making
Good.
it with shapes and just getting them away.
Yeah, you are able to pull out enough water from the quicksand. Dry. You see a little patch kind of like dry up as you suck the water out with your spell, and you are able to use it to kind of wash up the wounds and everything.
My rage will end, and I'm going to hold out a hand just to help Chorus off the ground.
Chorus just lays on the ground for a second, takes her Nemea's hand, and this is not my day.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. He's bleeding a little bit.
We're doing pretty well so far. And a whole bunch of water drops onto Chorus's head. Thank you for saving me.
Thanks, Edie. Chorus just kind of shakes it off.
There's still sand everywhere. I did nothing to help.
It's washed more sand into the wound somehow.
I need another skill check to try to find the rest of the way.
Oh no. You
do see in the distance, you start seeing more light coming through the forest, showing that you are almost to where you're going.
I'm extremely hesitant to say this, but I will do it if nobody else really wants to.
Never mind.
Right. I feel like I have to redeem myself a little bit.
Yes, you got this.
I'm gonna go for
Is this an ability check? Guidance.
It is.
I love guidance so much.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I've been underusing that. Guidance.
Like
it's flavored in a way of just kind of being like just supportive. Like I know you've got this. We've all been struggling, but I believe in you.
So that's a 23 investigation.
Nice.
You quickly find the tracks, and you are 100% confident that these are the tracks. You see the animal prints, the paw prints, you see the clawed footprints, and you start running. And you guys follow. He knows what he's doing. You see this, and you make your way through the rest of the woods, and you come through, and you come to a point where you are looking out, and you now see in front of you a clearing, and you start running for it. And in the distance, you see the ocean, and you see the dried grass in front of you. That the grass just appears more and more just dead at this point, because you were on the end of the island where everything is dead. Whereas on your island, everything was still living, and you've made your way now to where it's all dead. And you look in front of you, and you see a small ship that Nemea you saw from the sky. It appears to be a single individual manned sailing vessel, one that a individual person could control. It doesn't require a full crew. You look, and I want everyone to go ahead and make a perception check.
Nope.
Aw, man.
Back, baby.
This one in jail.
Dirty 20.
Oh, amazing. That's a
I'm falling
9.
off my bed. 7.
Ah.
What was it? A
What did
perception?
Edie get?
Perception was
yep.
it? Sorry. Yep, 10.
Perception 10. Okay, and Quoras got a dirty 20. So all of you see this vessel, and you see someone working around on the vessel. Rose, what did you get?
9.
Okay. Quoras, designed as a ranger, as somebody who has made tracking and surviving their business. It had to work for you sooner or later. You would think. Your eyes look at it, and go ahead and make, I guess, a nature check with advantage for me, Quoras, just to see if you recognize right away.
12.
That's with advantage?
Yes. I am not
Oh.
smart.
I am not a smart man. You see
Are any of us?
a tall... Would you have pointed out what you're seeing there?
Yeah, I think his chorus ran in, he'd have, at your
Okay,
12.
so all of you can go ahead and make a nature check just to see if you see what it is.
Proficiency!
So 20! 20!
Nice. 12.
16.
Okay. So you all see this character before you. Edie, I don't know how you know, because it wouldn't make sense for you to know. So maybe you don't know what it is, but you see this tall, hairy creature. Nemea, you'll know, and I'll describe it so everybody can hear the description. But Edie, you don't know what this creature is, but you see it. A tall bugbear wearing the hides of various animals and other species draped around. Some of the skins that this bugbear is wearing looks like that perhaps they belonged to humanoid races. He has a long bow in his fist and a cruel-looking battle axe slung across his back. The haft of the axe that he would grip appears to be wrapped in some sort of pale leather, and you see him boarding a small vessel that you guys had noticed, and he has Vix, and he's hunched over the form of Vix, and he appears to be securing Vix to something on the ship that you can see. And in front of the vessel, you see 2 large direwolves standing guard for him. And that's where we're going to take our break.
Oh!
So we will be back
Crazy.
in 10 minutes. Make sure that you come back, because this is about to get real. They're about to see what happens if they can save Vix. So we'll be right back in 10 minutes. Get a drink, get a snack, refresh yourself, treat yourself, and we'll be right back. See you soon.
Hydrate.
Are you looking for a new D&D podcast to add to your listening lineup? Then check out The Ring of Contrarians. Start with the world-shattering adventures of the Rift Wars in Season 1, or join the dungeon-delving shenanigans of the Dungeons of Faerun in Season 2. New episodes go live on the 8th, 16th, and 24th of every month wherever you listen to podcasts, and on YouTube. Keep updated on Facebook and Twitter at Of Contrarians, and join the adventure with The Ring of Contrarians!
And we are back. Thank you for rejoining us, everyone. When we left off, the party had been tracking footprints, trails, looking for Vix. They happened to fall into a pit with some spikes. They happened to go back to their ship, almost. They also walked around in circles for a while. They recognized a bush over and over and over. They even discovered a quicksand pit, which turns out is a big deal if you actually fall into one, but it has never occurred to me in my life, and I'm a little disappointed about that. Right before we went on break, you had just crested a hill and overlooked down. You saw the opening in front of you, and off in the distance, probably about 150 or so feet, you see the figure of this bugbear, and he appears to be securing Vix to something on his vessel. And on the outsides of the vessel, you noticed 2 direwolves keeping watch. The bugbear does not appear to be paying any attention to you. The direwolves do appear to be trying to keep watch, but they as of yet have not noticed you. And for the sake of all of you, I will put you on the map now so you can see where you're at now. I have to remember your names every time I do this.
If only you could.
Why is there... Sorry. Let me fix this really quick for you guys. Because you should all be seeing dark right now, probably.
It's darkness. Hello, darkness.
I will fix that
my old
because
friend.
it is. Is that better?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. And so, the character does not appear to see you, as they are we're focused on Vix and getting them secured. What do you guys want to do?
Oh shit! And the direwolves haven't noticed us yet?
As of right now, they have not. But I would like everyone to go ahead and make a stealth check. You do see the
With
bugbear.
my natural 20, did I see Vix?
Yes, you pointed him out. You all see him. He's on the boat, and the bugbear's hunched over and securing him to something on the vessel.
What are we rolling?
Stealth checks.
Oh. 11.
And do remember, Edie, you are at disadvantage. But for now, I will say you are still at a straight roll because you can grab the single bell and kind of hold it from ringing. But you are getting dangerously close to not getting...
Oh!
As the bell disappears in your green screen. You are getting dangerously close to having to roll with disadvantage on your stealth checks, but currently you are still in.
It's like the one thing I'm good at, so why not give me disadvantage?
You're
It'd be great.
welcome.
Exactly.
Just wanted you to have a gift.
I love it. I roll an 18 for stealth.
Okay.
I got a 6.
Oh.
12.
And what did Rose get?
11.
Okay.
Are we upwind or
As a
downwind of the direwolves?
Make a nature check.
Yeah. Oh no! Hang on, proficient. 12.
It's hard to tell. The wind is you're right by the coast, and so because of that, the wind kind of seems to swirl in different directions, so it's hard to determine if you are upwind or downwind, or if it keeps shifting.
What's around us immediately? Is it just open grass?
At this point, it is open grass leading to like a little slope that goes down to the beach. So you are elevated probably at this point about 20 or so feet up above them at some like a gentle grade going down the hill towards the beach.
So those rocks that we can see in front of us, they're more the slope. They're not actually something we can hide behind.
Correct. They are kind of like the difference. Now there might be some where you could try to hide if you wanted. There's a lot of open ground to cover before you get to them, but there are some that you would be able to crouch behind because it is still on a hill. So you'd still be coming down and the rocks it's not like gravel where it's flat. These are actual like rocks and boulder type things.
Okay. Well, at least we know what happened to Vix.
We should go get him. Let's go get him now.
Hang on.
Hold on, Eddie.
Cautious.
All right.
Those direwolves look huge.
So, Edie, no offense, but you're very loud. Just in general.
Thank you.
Oh my god, bless her.
You're welcome. How do we want to go about this?
Why do you mean no offense?
No, I just didn't want you to be offended. There's nothing wrong with that at all.
That's a compliment, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to get Vix as fast as we can. I don't want this creature to take off before we have a chance to get there. I don't know, does anybody have any ideas on how we might be able to sneak around and get Vix?
I mean, there's not a lot of... Is there a lot of cloud cover?
Cloud cover? No. It is...
Yeah, I didn't think I'd be able to get that high.
It is...
Anyway.
You're like up in the sky. Like, are you flying?
No, I'm still on the ground. I was
okay,
asking,
good.
Is there enough like cloud cover that I could just drop down?
You would have to fly up pretty high to get into the clouds, and you would be very exposed for the time it took for you to get up that high.
I'm not going to do that.
We have
Does it
so
look
far
like
to cover.
there's still lots to... I mean, I know Edie wouldn't know.
As you're discussing what you're doing, it does appear that he is finishing securing Vix to whatever he's securing him to.
We don't have...
we
we must find another way around.
You see him move his way
I can reach him
over
from here. I can reach him from here.
I mean, you can...
And the direwolves start boarding the ship.
Edie, you see Edie's heart on her face starts to glow, and so does Ellie as well. And she's just waiting for someone to say it's okay.
And he then makes his
We
way.
need to hurry.
Fine.
What are you doing? Do it. We need to stop there.
Go for it, Edie.
Edie casts magic missile at all three of them, and so they all. Oops, that's 1d4.
So write your damage down.
Yep.
This will count as a surprise attack.
Okay.
Everybody roll initiative. Chorus, when you're ready, give me your initiative, please.
Nice.
It's a dirty 20.
Nice.
Guess
Edie,
what?
give me your
I have
initiative.
no ranged weapons.
Aww.
Perfect ranger.
Edie is gonna hand you her bow.
Edie, what
You
is
have
your
my
initiative?
bow.
And my axe. What is your initiative, Edie?
16.
Nice. Nemea?
7.
Aww.
And Rose?
17.
Sweet Rose. All right. So, Edie, you will get off your magic missile, and then we will go to Chorus. So Chorus, you will be on next. So this will be a surprise attack as you get it out.
Cool. So that's 4 damage to each of them. as
Nice.
3 piercing darts come from Edi's.
So what is the range on that, just so I'm aware?
120 feet.
Actually...
Was it?
Actually,
Oh, they're too close.
they are too far away from that. They
I thought-
are now about 170 feet away from you.
Oh no!
So you launch the missiles, and you hear like a as you launch them. And what does it look like when you launch magic missile?
They're golden, like sparklers, like those sparkly, like things that like go like this. That's what they look like, and they just
So you
shoot off.
do you shoot them out of your hand? Is that how you do it, or how do you cast them?
They actually come from like Edie's forehead, like they just come from like her face.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
It's-
you cast magic missile, she kind of like, you guys all notice like these glowing like gold
Yeah.
sparks shoot from her forehead.
Yeah.
But as she shoots them, you see them like go and then kind of and like hit the sand in front, and then you see them turn, like the direwolves turn, and they come back towards the front, and the
Oh my god.
this bugbear comes back up here as well, and he looks up at this
They won't
point
leave.
and notices you.
Don't go anywhere.
And- well, this is awkward. I'd fully
here.
intended to be away before you caught up. I think
Gotcha.
I took too much time setting up traps for you. How'd you find them? You find them all right?
Yeah, I'm hurt.
Quoras just flips him off from this far away.
And he's like, back at you, mate. Should have just moved on. But you're not part of my hunt, though. I have no use for you. You're free to walk away. But
No
should
way.
you insist on
Not with our
staying?
friends.
All right, well, know this. I have no use for you or for your hides.
Rude.
And then he looks over at you, Nemea.
Oh no!
Although this one could make a handsome trophy, what?
Come and get me then.
Do not!
My girl.
Leave my friends alone!
If he comes after me, you guys can get Vix. It's fine.
Yeah, I think I'm going to add you to my wall. I'm going to mount you.
Quoras is first in the initiative order, right?
And Quoras, you are up.
He has already drawn his swords and run 60 feet forward.
All right. So Quoras moves up 60 feet, which gets you right about
There.
there. I will.
It's like right there.
I will move you to the right spot. Right
Cool, thank you.
there. All right. That so you run. So you action, use your movement and your action to dash. Do you have a bonus action you want to use, or do you need to hold on to that?
That's a great question, actually. I think.
Not
I
hold
can
on to
ca-
it. You can't hold the bonus action.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm within 90 feet of him now. Yes,
you
I
might
think
be.
so.
Yeah. Nope. You are just outside of.
Damn it. Okay, well, no. Then I don't think I can do anything.
All right. Well, that ends your turn.
Yes, it
Up
does.
next is the Direwolf. The first one. This is going to be a game of like who can catch you first. They are going to. Gosh, I can't even see that. How many feet is that? There we go. Okay, so they're going to move to here, and that is their movement. And do they get? And they will just kind of hold an action. This one will do the same. They're going to run up there and hold an action of bite for anybody that comes into range. Actually, it's not their turn yet. That second one's turn, but I'm just going to... So they're not actually there yet, so my bad. It's not their turn. I just got excited. Sorry, guys. Rose, you are up. Edie, you are on deck.
Okay. Rose is going to use her movement to get forward. Her small movement, she can't even get that far. Oh no.
I love Rose so much. She's so sweet.
But that's okay. Wait, let me just check where that ended. Okay, over there.
I've got you. I'm watching where you can go, so if you don't get there, I'll get you there.
Wait, wrong tool.
Yep, I got you.
Okay, I think it's over there.
One. Good job.
Perfect. Yeah, she's just trying to run forward, see the situation, and well, I think she's actually a little bit, shall I say, spikeful. She is going to cast Spike Growth.
I thought I heard that pun.
I just had to.
I love it.
So that's a 20-foot radius. Let me get the circle. Let me
What's the
see.
range on the spell?
The range is 150 feet.
Perfect.
So that's why it's so relaxed. It's just double check though I just want to double check how far away from. Okay, oh my gosh, yeah, that's still plenty. Perfect, amazing. Okay, so I wanted to do it. Let me just see it. 20-foot radius. Like, no, not there. Sorry about that. Spells are something else.
Once you make the circle, you should be able to move it too.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay. I wanted it to be like, yeah, just like around, actually, like that. Getting that one right in the middle of it, as you see Rose just kind of, she's kind of just going and like concentrating, and you see these spikes. Like I'd like to say it looks almost like. I mean, it's obviously very similar to the terrain there, but you can see these almost thorn-like things start to come out of the ground there, and yeah, there's actually some like little like vines and like flowers that are wrapped around the different spikes as they rise from the sand.
So like thorny vines kind of just grow up out of the ground and start
Yes.
like wiggling and writhing and stuff. What does that do? It makes it difficult terrain, correct?
Yes, it makes it difficult terrain, and when a creature moves into it or within it, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels.
So so if it goes in, it's 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet.
Every 5 feet within that radius.
Okay.
And
Perfect.
it's the other thing is that it's camouflaged, but everyone I think would have seen the area. So because otherwise you have to make a perception check to like actually see it and not step into it.
Yeah, I would say this bursting up out of the ground in front of them. That's like defensively, like if you were setting a trap, that would be one thing. But when you change the alteration right in front of their face, but that's still fair. This wolf can't get out without going through it. So that is a great move. Do you have a bonus action or anything you'd like to do?
Bonus action. I think what I want to do. So it's gonna be it's gonna be another sphere, because I think it'd be a nice time to Spirit Totem, to go channel into Rose as she goes and tries to help. I think seeing this dire situation. Oops, I accidentally rolled something. Seeing this dire situation, she wants to go and use the you'll see like almost like a hawk-like spirit manifest. So that means another circle. Oh man.
I'll do this one for you if you just tell me where you want, so that way it'll be a different color.
Okay. Sure, thank you. So it is a 30-foot radius, so it's a little bit bigger. So I kind of wanted this one because it's the Hawk Spirit I can as a reaction grant advantage to an ally attack roll as well as perception checks. So I kind of wanted it to kind of go overlap with the wolf possibly and Chorus.
Okay, let's see if I can. Maybe I can't move it. Maybe I'm just. Maybe I don't.
I think
know
you
what
have
I'm
to.
talking about.
Yeah, you press the little middle thing.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Um,
Okay, I'm just playing with tools now. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Yeah, it's when it comes to spellcasting, it is a whole.
Oops, I deleted the wrong one. Oh no. Okay, 30 foot. So okay, here's.
30 foot. Yes, and but after that, that'll be Rose's turn. For whoever's going next.
That goes where did you want it? Like right this?
Let me see how far away I can have it from me. I can't have it too far. It has to be within 60 feet of me, so possibly as far towards the boat as I can have it. Let me. Yeah.
So this needs to be like right there then.
Yeah. Perfect. That's actually
Okay.
perfect. We've got a nice Venn
I love it.
diagram going.
We got there. People who wish they were part of the circle, people who are part of the circle, people who. Okay. All right. Then that ends your turn. Edie, you are up next.
Cool. Edie is going to run for it. 30. She makes it. Was it there? I think 35. One more.
Are you checking about how far you have, what your range of motion is?
Yeah. Yep. So make it 35 feet, and then I'm going to pull out my bow and take a shot at the direwolf.
Okay. The one that's in the
The one that's in the
one
circle.
that's in the vines. Okay, perfect.
Okay, you aren't in the aura, so you don't. I can't give you advantage, but
No, that's okay.
sorry.
No, that's okay. 30, 40, 15 to hit.
15 does hit.
Nice. So that's a. Ooh, 5d6. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 damage with my short bow as I get him.
Get him.
Get him.
So feeling frustrated by the fact that your magic missiles didn't work, you kind of run up and you pull out your short bow and you loose it, and it just hits him right in the shoulder. You see it like stick into the haunch of the shoulder. And he snarls.
And because I hit him, I actually go, oh, yes, okay, try again. And then I shoot I use my meta magic to turn magic missile into a bonus action, and I shoot 3 more darts. And that'll be.
Are you shooting them all at that wolf then?
Are any of the rest of them within 120 feet?
No. Well, no, they're just beyond.
Just beyond. Damn, that's okay. Oh, yes, all 3 going at the wolf then.
Okay.
For 5 damage each. 15.
Oh, dang. Each of them was 4?
I got a 4 plus 1, so.
So it's 4, 8, 12. That'd be 13 then, because it's not plus 1 to each of them, is it?
Yeah, 1d4 plus 1 each missile.
Oh, okay, wow. And you rolled 3 4s.
Yeah. No.
What?
Sorry. That's my bad. Individually
Yeah.
for each of them. My bad. That's my bad.
So first one is 5. No,
First
that's totally
one's
fine.
5. That's my bad. 5, then
like
2, then 3.
So 10 points total instead of 15.
Yes.
Still
my
pretty
apologies.
substantial for magic missile. No, you're fine. Don't need to apologize. So you run up, loose the bow, and the bolt sticks in, or the arrow sticks in, and then you focus again, and you all see the gold sparks just come shooting out of her forehead.
Just because I'm excited, I hit it this time.
It could form between her antlers or her horns, but no, it comes straight out her forehead like a boss, and strikes the wolf and you see like singe marks scorching the fur as you hit. That ends your turn. That was a good turn, solid turn.
Very solid.
Proud of you. This one is now going to run It's now this Direwolf's turn. He's going to run to here. He saw the spike growth, doesn't want any part of that, so they're going to run to right there. And will hold their action in case somebody gets within range to bite. That will end their turn. Up next is the Bugbear. And he again just kind of looks in the distance at you, Nemea, and he says, I think you're going to go home with Ovac. Yeah, you're going to look really good mounted on my wall. And he moves forward. I think he only gets 30 feet. He does. So he's going to do his 30 feet over this way. So like right there. Actually, I think it was right there that he could go to. And then he has... he is going to... loose an attack at you, Nemea, because he's focused on you. He sees you as the next prey that is worthy of his time, with his longbow. So he's going to do an attack with his longbow. That is a 19 to hit.
No.
And you will take 7 points of piercing damage from the bow. So he just draws back, and you can hear like the creaking of the bow as it just flexes and then looses, and the arrow just shoots and just catches like right in your side. And then he just kind of holds on to his longbow and kind of sets his battle axe like on the ground next to him, like leaning up against him so he can draw or pick it up as he needs, and will stay put from that point on. That will end his turn. Nemea, you are up, and then Quoras, you will be on deck.
Can I free action pull the arrow out of me?
No, but you could like break off the arrow like as a...
Okay, yeah. Just show me.
I'll let you pull it out. It's fine. Okay, make an intimidation check.
I did take full damage because I wasn't raging.
Yep, that's a good point.
Intimidation. Am I doing that with charisma, or can I do that with like a strength?
You'll do an intimidation check, which is charisma based.
Fine.
You are trying to project an aura right now.
Yeah, 13 minus 1.
That's nice. That's real nice, girl. All right.
Okay. I am going... Wait, where am I? Zoom in. Where's... Okay. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And as I zoom past... Rose, trust me again! I'm going to pick Rose up and get her closer. And I will use my action to keep... Is that a bonus action or action to keep moving? I want to dash.
Action to keep moving, yep.
Action, yeah, so 5, 10... Oh, hang on, no, I'm there. So I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and take Rose with me.
Okay. I will put her like in front of you since you were carrying her.
Mm-hmm.
So she's right there now.
Yeah, and that is...
Just like, take it off guard.
Do I want to...
And for those who, because Rose is a small creature, and Nemea is strong, and I think Rose weighs like 30 pounds soaking wet. We just...
This is like nothing. Yeah, she weighs 28 pounds actually. So
but you're holding gear, so you know it adds a couple.
True. Pounds. Oh yeah, that's true.
So we just ruled that Nemea would be strong enough to carry Rose without it being a hindrance to her or having her speed.
awesome.
As long as Rose was willing.
Yeah. She
Okay.
she trusts Nemea.
It's up to you now, Nemea. Do you bonus action rage or do you stay put?
He's.
Tick tock, tick tock.
No, I'm gonna stay put.
Okay. That will end your turn then. Chorus, you are up.
Okay. This is gonna be really quick, really not that
World's
interesting.
greatest ranger coming at you.
Literally
now.
no range. All right, I'm going.
I am so sorry.
Coming like a stranger, looking for. I don't know.
All right, just dash 60 feet, and bonus action Hunter's Mark, Bugbear Boy.
Okay. He is. Can I? Here, let me do a. I'm gonna do like another little circle just around him, so you know he's.
Okay.
Hunter's marked as a reminder here.
Oh, don't worry, I won't forget.
So I'll do like a little square around him. Okay, there we go. Of course, that square won't move. I'll have to move the square with him, but it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. All right, is that end your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, so this wolf sees you coming up here, and it has to move to you. And it's 2d4 for every 5 foot of movement. Is that correct?
Yes, and it's difficult terrain.
And he can move.
Yes.
Well, he has no choice. Does he take damage if he stays put?
No, I don't believe so. If he stays put, he wouldn't take. Yeah, moves into or moves within the area. But I'm not sure if the wolf would know that.
He wouldn't know that, so he's going to absolutely start moving. He can move 50 feet, so he can still, distance-wise, that's not an issue. He will come to here to get out of that. So I'm just trying to say that's 5, 10, we'll say 15. There are 3 sections of 5, so 2d4, just a straight 2d4, was it, piercing?
It's 2d4 per 5 feet.
Right, but it's not plus anything, right?
No,
So give me 6 d4 damage.
Ooh. My
His intelligence is
goodness.
a 3. He is not smart enough to stop. He's trying to get out, and once it hurts, he's like, I've got to get away from this. He's not going to respond intelligently.
Amazing. Okay, that's all my d4s, actually, which is quite cool. Let's see, that's 10. So that is some mid rolls. That's 14 points of I believe it's piercing damage.
So as the wolf starts running, you hear him like yelping to get out, and by the time he reaches Quoras, he is shredded, just blood pouring from just open wounds all along the body. It is super rough. It is not feeling good at all, but it is now angry, and it is going to take an opportunity to attack Quoras, and it is going to bite Quoras, and hopefully, bite. That is not going to hit with an 8.
That will not hit.
Ooh.
So it's so angry, it's just snapping at everything, and it snaps at you, and you are able to just like yank back out of the way of the bite of that wolf, and that ends its turn as it just is laying there, panting and bleeding and just looking not very good at all. Rose, you are up. Edie, you are on deck.
Cool. I think Rose, sort of seeing this, she's just like, I'd like to imagine that. Well, first of all, she's just going to, I think, move a little bit more forward, but she's going to actually call out so these direwolves can understand. You know, she has that beast speech, kind of just just incredulous, like, stay back, or more harm will come to you. As she is. Well,
Make a persuasion check. And I will say with advantage because you are speaking their language.
Yes. Alright, that is... Oh, nice. That is a 15.
Okay. I rolled for each of them, just a straight roll. One rolled a natural 1. The other rolled a natural 20.
Oh my god.
So, you don't know that, though, and you won't know what's happening until their turn. But just for fun, I just wanted to let you know of those rolls.
Yes, I mean, that's
okay.
that's pretty interesting.
Are you going to take any actions?
Oof. I think, if anything, so she moved. I do want to just slightly move this. Let me just, for ease, quickly just move that so I can.
Can you move the totem?
Yes, as a bonus action. Oops.
I have to move it, I think.
Oh yeah, that's your one.
You want it over here?
Just a little bit more, so you can also get chorus in as well.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Do you have an action you want to take?
I don't think she only has 10 feet more of movement. She can't really she's busy concentrating on keeping up those spikes. So right now I think
Is it an action to maintain the spikes?
No. It's concentration. So I'm just saying, just flavorfully, she's just she can't really.
So you don't want to take an attack with her.
Yeah, she doesn't really have a ranged attack as well, and most of what she can do requires her to concentrate so-called on something else.
Fair enough.
So I think actually she might just move a little bit more, but other than that, she can move, I think.
Do you want to hold an action that might be triggered by something?
Oh yeah, that's very true. No, I think that's all right.
Okay.
I'm just going to move a little bit more. Her movement speed is so it's so small.
But she's so wonderful, and we love her.
So she moved a little bit.
Does that end your turn then?
Yeah.
Edie,
you are up.
Oh, Edie is going to make another run. And how far away is she from? 5.
It's like 65 feet, I think.
Yep. So she's going to take her her short bow out and be like, "No, I don't think that you understand. You're being hunted now." And she's going to shoot off.
Love it. That's some awesome energy.
21.
21 will hit.
7 damage with the short bow.
All right.
And as a bonus action, she's going to just take a moment, take a deep breath, and use one of her first level slots to gain back some sorcery points.
Okay. I love it. Does that end your turn?
Yep.
Up next, we have this direwolf over here. And it is going to, let me see here. So say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So it's going to come right here. And that is you, correct, Rose?
Yes, that is
that
Rose.
Direwolf is going to try to bite at you.
Hey!
That is probably not going to hit with a 10.
No, absolutely not.
So it comes running around the growth. It just comes full born and launches, and you're like, ah! And you kind of back away from it, and it just snaps and it misses. But that will end that turn. Up next,
I told you to
Ovak.
stay away!
It just snarls at you. Up next is Ovak. Ovak is going to 5, 10, 15 right here.
Oh, hell yes.
And he is going to whip up his battle axe and just swing it. He's like swipping. He's throwing his longbow on his back and swinging with the battle axe. He's going to make 2 attacks against you with his battle axe, of course.
Bring it.
So first one is a 11, which isn't going to hit. I'm going to switch to d20s for a minute. Second one is a 18 to hit.
That hits.
And that is going to be 7 points of slashing damage. And then you are the only one in his space, so he cannot do anything more with that as well. So that will end his turn with that attack, that damage against you. So Nemea, you are up. Quoras, you are on deck.
Bonus action rage.
Atta girl.
So again, I grow. My muzzle comes elongated, claws come out, tail elongate, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, why am I counting like that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
30 feet's a lot farther away when you just count by once.
Yeah. So ready. 30. Am I? You know what? No, I'm going to ignore the wolf. So I'm just going to keep running by. So bonus action dash. Action dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'm going to stay just out of. No, I'm going to go there. I want to stay
full
10
tilt
feet from
into
him.
chorus.
Yeah.
Whack.
No, I'm staying outside of 10 feet. Is that 10 feet from him?
It would be considered 10 feet from him, yes.
Amazing. And I've already used my bonus action and I've used my action. That's it.
As you come within 10 feet of him, because he is a bugbear and has a long reach,
Damn it.
he will then take his axe and just swing it at you with a reaction.
He can do that?
That he sure can. As a bugbear, he has that long reach, and that's a reaction that he has. That is a 14 to hit.
Thrash.
So that would cause it to miss, I believe.
Absolutely. That takes my armor class to 19 right now.
So as you swing, your tail lashes up and knocks the axe off course, and he just smiles at you. He's like, "Oh, Ovak likes you. You're a feisty one."
I growl.
Okay, does that end your turn?
That is all I can do right now.
Quoras, you are up.
I get advantage on attacks in this circle, right?
If I grant it to
he's
you,
not-
so
Okay.
I can use a reaction to grant it to you. But if you want advantage, I'll grant you advantage on
Okay.
one attack
Cool.
using my reaction.
All right. Well, I'm gonna attack with my broken sword.
Okay.
Oh no, it's broken.
Broken sword?
Oh no, it's broken.
Oh no, my
that
sword,
is a-
it's broken.
It's a 23 to hit.
Just hits.
Okay.
Barely.
well,
Bug
since I
barely.
hit-
Barely.
I am gonna go ahead and use
Oh,
my extra planar warrior. So bonus action, choose him, extra damage, all force. And we'll go ahead and roll all of my damage. That is 14 points of force damage. I also, as I hit him, so that's Hunter's Mark.
So
and
14
then-
points total.
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it is now.
Yes.
Okay. And with your bonus action, you said? Oh, you used that to do the planar warrior.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Did you do the favored enemy at this point, or can you not?
I can't. I'm concentrating on Hunter's Mark. So.
Perfect. Okay. So does that end your turn?
Yes.
All right. It is now time for this Direwolf to go. He is looking around, and Rose's words are ringing out for him, he is going to try to run away. So he's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 here. You may have a attack of opportunity if you wish, of course.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
I miss, unless it has less than a 9 on AC.
It does not. That would be pretty impressive if it did. So it runs off that direction, and actually will use its full movement, so it will end up actually like right around here, because I forgot it has like 50 feet of movement, so that's 40, 50. So it's off the map at this point. I will just... he's gone. All right, that ends his turn. Rose, you are up. Edie, you are on deck.
Okay, Rose is currently facing down this direwolf. I'd say she's like especially having been, just this place being so barren, and now seeing this animal, and it's the animal, but unfortunately it seems to be so aggressive and not listening. So she's like hyper focused on this, like, I don't want to hurt you. And then she's actually, as she's saying that, she's like snarling as she wild shapes into a wolf in front of this dire wolf. You see the once again the auburn fur of this wolf form that she has, as she kind of just snarls at the dire wolf from that.
Okay. For the sake of tokens, so we don't get confused as to which I'm going to leave your token as you today. When we'll make your wolf token probably this week to customize it to more like what you look like.
Yeah, perfect. Well, yeah, I mean, it's just also similar sort of coloring, but yeah. So she's now in wolf form. She, I think, as bonus action, she can't really do much. The aura's in a perfect place. The main thing that she wanted to do was kind of just try and get to this direwolf. She is really focused on that, and she's not moving.
What did you say to it?
She's like, I don't want to hurt. Basically, like, I don't want to hurt you. Get back.
Make another persuasion check with advantage, but also I want you to make a perception check just to see what you see.
Okay. That is now a 16, and you want a perception check as well?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that is within the aura, so it has advantage. Okay, that is a 21 for perception.
So, you notice like scarring around like the tuft of the neck of this wolf. Like it's had collars on it, but like the type of collars that like dig into the flesh. Like you see that this wolf wasn't tamed so much as broken. When you utter those words, I don't want to hurt you, in its language, you see this time the eyes shift a little bit to a more like quizzical, like, what do you like? It's trying to understand. Its whole life, like you're piecing together, has been one of like abuse and forced to make do what, it's more out of fear than any actual desire to follow. So that's what you see on this turn. That ends your turn. Nobody else notices that, by the way, so you cannot use any of that. Edie, you are up.
Edie's like looking over to the bugbear, and she's just kind of got like this idea in her head. She's just like, just get him. And so it's a little bit too far from me, so she's going to move a little bit forward, just keeping a distance from this wolf, because she's like, no, that's not happening. And a little bit further. So she's just going to use some of her movement to get a bit closer, and she's like, hey, ugly, catch! And she's going to throw the spectral Ellie. Spectral dynamite. No, it's the spectral Ellie. And as she does so, it's actually glowing significantly brighter this time. It's like insane. And as it hits behind him, that big hand comes up, and it's going to swipe at him. but he gets disadvantage because I used 3 sorcery points to distract him and give him disadvantage on his saving throw. So it's a strength saving throw with disadvantage. See if I can grapple him.
Was that Ellie's Earthen Grasp?
Yep.
Nice.
How many sorcery points do you have?
I have 3. I used 2. I used a spell slot to gain 2 back as my bonus action last time, and now I have 3 again to use them.
Perfect. Just making sure, because you did I'm just trying to keep track, making sure, because I know your tricks. Okay, so strength save
I'm
with
Fae.
disadvantage.
Yes, strength saving throw with...
I know you're Fae, and so Fae tend to be tricksy. Alright, so his strength save... Edie would never do anything. So with disadvantage... that's a natural 1, so a 6.
Yes, he fails, so that's 2d6 bludgeoning.
Ooh.
It's just giant earthen, doll hand just
So
shoots up from the ground.
Yeah,
Starts, punching him.
It's punching him, it's crushing him. So that's 9 damage, bludgeoning damage, and he is now restrained.
So, is this considered magical damage, or is it just bludgeoning damage?
It's just bludgeoning damage. This hand is a giant, made out of earth.
Okay. So, as you squeeze, he takes damage, but it doesn't appear to do as much damage as you would think. But he's like, ugh! Oh yeah, that's right. Ovac likes to be held tight.
Oh god.
Gross.
Get rid of him.
Tell me everything's gonna be all right. Tell me everything's
Takes
gonna
it
be
a
all
little
right.
bit.
Does that end your turn, Edie?
Yes, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, up next is the Direwolf. The Direwolf in front of you, Rose. He is going to use his action to sniff you and to try to do an insight check using smell as a wolf. So and he gets advantage on smell related things. So So I'm giving him advantage. That is a... What do you get, Mr. Direwolf? That is a... So that will be a total of a 17. So once again, you can... He determines... do you want to do a persuasion check or deception check?
It's persuasion. She's
so go ahead and roll
she
a
really
persuasion check again with advantage because he's trying to determine if you're trying to lie to him at this point, and so he wants to know if you're real.
Natural 20.
So you see him
22.
He circles you, sniffing you as dogs will do. And then sits down on his haunches, and just then gets down on all four and puts his head down between his paws, in front of you, and that's his turn. Ovac sees this. Ovac sees this. Hey, get up! Bite them! You are in trouble, Oren. You're in trouble, Foreign. And Nemea, he is going to look at you and just, you're mine, girl. And he's going to start chanting, I need you to make a wisdom save, please.
Because this worked out so well last week.
Oh, come on, you got this.
I don't like that. Nope.
Hang on. I'm on my attack.
You need to re-roll. I don't like what you got.
No, that's not how the game works.
I know. I was just hoping.
Wisdom save. That's a dirty 20.
Ooh.
You feel your body start to seize up for a minute. Very reminiscent to your previous encounter with the marrow. And this time, recognizing what it is, you still yourself against it. No, not today. And you shake it off, and it does not take hold.
Not again. Not again.
That will end his turn. Nemea, you are up.
Alright, knowing that he has a 10-foot reach, that's going to redo my plan.
And Quoras, you're on deck.
If I flank, that puts me out of the circle.
But you're flanking, so you'd still have advantage.
True. Screw it. So I'm going to move into his melee range and flank, and...
You were already in his melee range, so you're not entering
so
his melee range.
I'm getting closer.
No, that's good, because if you were out of his melee range and you came back in, he could attack you.
That's true. Hang on, do I want to do that, or do I want to do that? Nah, I'm going to take out my double-bladed scimitar and attack with my action, and then bonus action attack again. So, first attack. 12. No. 13.
13 misses.
Damn. Alright, bonus attack. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 is a hit, you wonderful human being.
2d4 plus... Oh, hang on. Wait, plus 4 to hit. No, sorry, hang on. What did I say my first one was? 13 plus 4, so that would have been a 17.
17 will hit.
Yeah, so my first one was a 17, beg your pardon. I missed my plus 4 to that one. So damage on that is 5 plus my rage. 7. Hang on. Saving checks. Plus 2. 7 for first attack, I think.
Okay.
That's with my rage bonus.
So you've got 7 plus your strength plus
wait.
proficiency.
No. 5 dice plus 2. Sorry, that's 9. I rolled a 5. Plus 2 to hit with the double-bladed scimitar. Plus 2 for my rage bonus. I beg your pardon, that's 9.
Okay, let me look for you real quick. I just want to make sure you're getting full damage for your attacks.
Yep. So I rolled 2d4 and I got 5.
So your dice
plus 2.
Your dice total showed 5, correct?
My dice are 5.
So plus 2 plus 2. Yep, so that would be 4.
9 damage.
So
okay, 9 damage for the first attack. And then I got an 18 for the other one, plus 4, 22 to hit on the second one.
That hits.
And I don't believe I get the plus 2 for my
You
second.
don't get the proficiency on your second one.
No, but I still get the plus 2 for rage.
Correct.
7 points on that one.
Nice. So you just cut across, and he's restrained right now, isn't he?
I weren't with advantage either.
Yep. He is restrained.
Do you want to roll again twice more to see if you get a natural 20 on either of this?
I did. I got an 8 and a natural 20.
Okay, so we'll say on the second one you got a natural 20. What did you roll? What did you roll for that one?
So for the second one, I got 5.
So your dice showed 5?
My dice showed 5 again.
So plus 2 would be 7, plus 8, because I'm giving you full damage for that, because it's 2d4, so it would be 4 for each of those, so it would be 8. So a total of 15 with the second one. So you just cut across, and you see these giant gashes tear across his armor, and blood starts like seeping out of him. He's like, you are a feisty one. Maybe this wasn't so well thought out. All right, Quoras, you are up. If that ends your turn, Nemea.
That will end my turn. That is now everything I can do.
Okay.
Cool.
And Quoras, you are up.
I drop my Hunter's Mark and instead cast Zephyr Strike as a bonus action. which just gives me a bit more damage. And then I'm going to attack with my broken sword again. Zephyr Strike also gives me advantage on one weapon attack, which I'm going to apply to this one.
You have advantage anyway.
You already have advantage anyway because you are flanking and in the circle.
Okay, I wasn't sure how we roll flanking.
You have all kinds of reasons to have advantage.
Can I just roll a bunch of d20s and see whichever one's the best?
Absolutely.
So all the d20s.
So that is a 16 to hit.
A 16 does hit.
Okay. And then let's see. So it is you and you. Oh shit, I can't use my d8 on that one. It's alright. It's 15 points of damage.
Ooh.
Okay, so what does your attack look like?
That depends. Is it a killing blow?
It is not.
Okay. Then
What are you
so
trying to do with the attack?
Cora's got cocky.
I was really excited. So okay, I think just like finding a gap between the hands and just driving my sword straight in, and then twisting.
Ooh.
So with Nemea's attack, you see her attacking. He's trying to block with his battle axe, and then with the second attack, he tries to block again, and you see that moment, and just spin into a next thrust, like in between, and it finds that opening that Nemea just created with her scimitar, and you just gouged in deeper. And you actually see him cough up some blood. All right, does that end your turn?
Yep.
Okay, they're off the field. Rose, you are up. Edie, you are on deck.
Okay, so Rose is just going to still in wolf form, kind of just nudge the direwolf and just communicate to it like, I'm going to make sure that your owner never hurts you again. Stay here. Trust me. Just kind of like that, and then snarl in the direction of the owlbear, and she's going to go make a break for it.
It's a bugbear, not an owlbear.
Not an owlbear, sorry, a bugbear. Why did I say owlbear?
Vastly different fight.
Yes. My brain had a bit of a fart, but I can get there absolutely in my wolf form.
Yeah, she said fart.
Okay. Okay, perfect. So she just kind of bounced their wolf form. She's going to go and make an attack. Okay.
And he's restrained, correct? So you guys would have attack advantage on melee attacks against him anyway.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right.
amazing. Okay, so that should hit. That is a 16.
That's it. That's it.
Perfect. All right, let's see. Buggy bear. All right. That is 8 points of piercing damage as she bounds towards them and just goes and launches to go and take it's more kind of like chunks of flesh, kind of like last fight. She is angry.
And so my question, so he has to make a strength saving throw
Yes.
because you're biting as a wolf, but he's being held by the earthen grasp.
He can
So he's
still
kind of
make
being held in
attack.
place. No, I'm more worried, can he fall prone if he's being held by a fist?
I think that
Mechanically, it
probably
wouldn't
be
make
up to
sense
you.
that he could.
yeah.
So I will say no, he will not be knocked prone because he's already
Okay.
restrained.
No, that makes complete sense.
But he is looking really hurt. Edie, if that ends your turn, then Edie, you are up.
I'm gonna use my action to take the hand and just slam him on the ground again and back up. And be like, "You're a big meanie." For 2d6.
Does he get to make a save on that, or does it just hit?
He gets to, so he can make a save on his turn.
So he did not make it. He did not try to make a save last turn. So let me roll his save. But is it at disadvantage for some reason, or there was a reason that it was at disadvantage?
No,
last time?
it was just for the spell casting to begin with.
Okay, so it's just an athletics check. Is that what it was?
Strength saving throw. Oh, strength check.
So that is a 20 or a 19 if it's a strength check. If it's not athletics, it's a 19.
Yeah, no, it's a strength check. So he breaks out of it.
Okay.
So
you can grasp him again.
So then,
I guess?
I'm going to try and grab him again. So he needs to make another strength save. Strength.
Yeah.
And why was it disadvantage last time?
Saving throw now. Last time because I used my 3 sorcery points to give him disadvantage.
That's right. That's right. Okay, perfect. Because it's like I don't remember the spell costing sorcery points. That's why though. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Strength save is 24.
Yeah. Nope.
Sorry, 23. But he's fine. Okay.
Oh, he's fine. And then I'm just going to use my movement. I kind of realized that the ocean is getting too close that way. So she's actually she sees that the dog is laid down and she's like, he looks okay. And she's going to double back and go around the other direction of the ramp, like where those thorns are.
Okay. Perfect.
Hopefully the wolf does not take an opportunity attack at her. That's what she ran past.
He does not. Okay. Does that end your turn?
Yes.
Ovak is up. He is going to bonus action pull out a vial and take a drink of a potion.
No.
And he is going
It's
to...
pretty just here.
Jeez, 7 points of healing. Not a lot. And then he is... Yeah, that won't last long. Not in the situation he's in. He is surrounded and really can't move. And that ruined his... Actually, no, it's too late. He already did it. So that's his turn. For that action, he's going to do a multi-attack. At this point now, he's recognizing his imminent danger. He's going to attack Quoras as the person who's been dealing a lot of damage to him, just with 2 battle axe attacks. With being restrained, does he make the attacks at disadvantage, or are they straight
He's
rolls?
not restrained anymore.
Oh no, he's not.
That's right, he broke the restraint. Yay! Straight attack rolls. So the first one is going... So one of them will... Is that a 12 or a 2? That's a 2. So one will hit, the other will not. So with the battle axe to you, Quoras, that is going to be... 12 points of slashing damage as he just slings, and like it catches like in your collarbone for a second, and then he yanks it free with that cut. And he is going to, at this point, he's got no choice. He's going to try to move because he needs to get out of this situation. Not that it's going to do him any good, but he's going to try. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to go there.
He has to... Can he go through our spaces? Because the hand still exists in that blank space that is on the other side of him. He's surrounded.
Okay, well, then...
I don't know.
But it was right here, right? Was it right here? Or was it right here?
There, where your mouse is next to him. So it was to the side of him, so he's surrounded.
Right here? So yes, he could have gone at this angle.
Yeah, okay.
So 5, 10,
I think going
15,
through another
20,
creature's space
25.
takes 5 speed of movement.
Is that your space, though? Like, are you taking up that space?
As far as we've treated it before, we've treated these more like hexagons, I think, which would mean that he doesn't, like, diagonal movement doesn't actually move through our space.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So that's what we'll go with. Well, we can talk about that off camera later. But the three of you would get an attack of opportunity. Would the hand?
Yes.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
So the three of you get an attack of opportunity if you wish to take it.
Yes, absolutely.
No.
Oh, interesting. Oh no, that's bad. Okay, that is a 9 to hit.
Yeah, I'll take it. It's a 23 23 to hit.
You know it does, okay? Just
I
okay,
said that's a
throwing it
23. I didn't say does a 23. I said that's a 23 to hit.
That's
yeah, that'll do the damage.
Okay, so I believe I gotta figure out. I can't remember how this works. Okay, so I don't get that extra one for this. This is just straight damage. Yeah. That's all right. I still do at least 6 points of damage on a straight attack. That's 10 points of damage.
At least 6. 10 points. Okay, perfect. So as he's trying to get away, he like kind of shoves aside and trying to get out of the way, and you just manage to land a scoring blow across his back as he runs, and you see again a big gash just tear down the back of his armor as he runs towards the boat. That will end his turn. Nemea, you are up, and Quoras, you are on deck.
I deliberately let him run, and was it 5, 10, 15, 20, 25? I'm going to stay, again, 10 feet out from him. And as I'm in the air, I'm just going to run. But as I get within 10 feet of him, I'm going to jump and spin, and I'm going to try and skewer him with my tail. That is my beast weapon of choice for this combat round. I'm using my tail.
As you enter his space, he is going to try to brace for your attack with an attack of his own. That is a dirty 20 to hit. So that's going to be... So that is 11 points of slashing damage reduced to 5 because you are raging now, correct?
Absolutely. Yes, I am raging now.
Yep. Okay.
So I'm going to make an attack with my tail. I have a 10-foot reach plus 4 to hit. 10. That is a dirty 20. Back at you.
That'll hit.
And that is 1d8 plus 4. What? Oh no. What? Oh, wait. That's the wrong dice to begin with.
Well, that's not my problem.
There we go. Okay, so that was a... What did I say? 3...
You didn't say anything.
7. 7 points of piercing damage.
How do you feel that he's not dead yet? Just he is so close. Like the tail just stabs him, and he just drops to his knee for a minute and then pops back up. He is on death's door, but he is not yet dead. Man, I got you so good. Okay. Does that end your turn? Do you have a bonus action or anything you can do?
I can bonus attack with my scimitar.
That's only if you did the first attack with your scimitar.
Right. So then I have no bonus.
All right.
You know what?
Quoras
I'm going to use...
Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to use the rest of my movement. And as he stumbled, I'm just going to say, what's the matter? I thought you were going to hunt me.
Okay,
nice.
Quoras, you are up.
Oh, Quoras!
I'm making an attack. I can get to him.
Go.
Go, Power Rangers!
Don't fail me now, dice.
This would be really embarrassing if he got away now, guys.
Yeah, it really would. Does a 15 hit?
I was going to say, it'd make the next week really awkward.
Does a 15 hit?
A 15 just hits.
Hell yeah. Okay. All
I'm
right.
just going to save you time. How do you want to do this?
So he has been like impaled by Nemea's tail and is
he dropped
standing
to his knee for a minute and stood back up. Yeah.
Okay.
My tail is still technically in him. I haven't pulled my tail out.
As he stands back up, I think if we timing wise it works. I think that's about when Quoras catches up to him, kicks him right in the back of the knee, puts his sword up against his neck, leans in very closely and says, "How does it feel to know that your friends have abandoned you and that you're going to die and your story is going to end here?" And then pulls back across his neck and just slits his throat.
Amazing.
A spray of... Oh, yeah, you're right there. A spray of blood actually covers Nemea, sprays all over her from the arterial wound, and he just sags to the ground.
Incredible.
I have to know.
No way.
I would have
Oh, I have to
done
know.
17 points of damage, in case anybody's wondering.
Oh, wow.
It only needed to be 2.
Oh,
Damn it.
Oh, far out.
so close.
Ovak the Hunter is now Ovak the Deceased.
Evacuated.
He evacuated his bowels at that final. That was
Gross.
brilliant. Take a point
That
of
was
inspiration
good.
for you, later use, Sabrina.
It's been a punny day.
It has been a punny day. You've been on fire.
Vix, you see, is still unconscious, still asleep, but they have been shackled to posts on this boat that have specifically been designed to hold manacles. They're a prisoner of some sort. But relatively easy enough. You're able to free him. You find the keys on Ovak's fallen body. And you are able to unhook Vix from the manacles from the post. Standing on the shore, next to the small sailing vessel, you're able to see just how dead the island appears to be from here.
Thought you were going to say
Water
Vix for a second.
I was gonna say. I was like,
Just how
Oh,
dead
Vix is-
Vix
Vix
is.
is dead.
Jesus.
He's been dead for hours. You guys just wasted so
The way
much
to
time.
say it.
You notice the water is more brackish than fresh. Darkening in spots around you. Seashells and seaweed litter the beach everywhere, but you notice they're old and dull. There's no color to the shells, and the seaweed is actually like dead and like rotting. It's not fresh. Like, it would not be good to eat for people who like to eat seaweed and those type of things. It's not. You can't redeem this to eat it. The horizon darkens beyond you, though it's only early afternoon. Not as if there's a storm or if it's becoming night, but just that even the very air is just turning against nature here. You look, your eyes are just looking around, and as your eyes drift down the coastline either direction, off in the distance, just down the coastline, a small cottage with lights in the windows and smoke gently curling out of the chimney catches your attention. And that's where we will end today's session.
I
Ah.
wanted to loot the body and ask questions.
Yeah, I
You
know.
will absolutely be able to loot the body
Yes.
and ask questions next week.
Wolfie friend. Wolfie
Aw,
friend.
There's
we're
all
gonna
kinds
die,
of
Wolf.
things that can happen from here. So I want to give Vix a chance to be joining us again
Absolutely.
next week. He'll be back from vacation, so Vix will have a chance to take part and maybe answer some questions or not answer some questions. Maybe they don't know what's going on. But join us next week.
Oh, I'm into chorus.
Oh, that's fine. You can ask questions, of course. There will be all the kinds of time. But
I
to
will
you
say,
watching at home, yes, go ahead, of course.
I was just going to say, I think Chorus is like on the verge of passing out at this point. Just FYI. I have very few hit points left.
Edie would have come straight up to you and healed you, so that'll be
Okay.
the first thing we do
Okay.
when we get back.
Just maybe make a note of that's what you want to do next week.
Yeah.
But until then, thank you everyone who joined us today. We love you. We appreciate you so much. You're the reason we do this. And are you ready for more tales? We'll see you next week.
Yes!
Bye, everyone.
Bye.